Think about your smartphone. It's a marvel of technology, right? It can do so much, from making calls to browsing the internet to playing games. But have you ever stopped to think about what makes it all possible? The answer is semiconductors. Tiny chips of silicon that are the brains behind almost all modern electronics. And when it comes to semiconductors, one company stands above the rest: Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC. TSMC is the world's largest dedicated semiconductor foundry. This means they don't design their own chips. Instead, they make chips for other companies like Apple, Qualcomm, and Nvidia. In this essay, we'll delve into the fascinating world of semiconductors and explore how TSMC's chips power our world. Semiconductors are materials that have electrical conductivity between that of a conductor, like copper, and an insulator, like rubber. This unique property allows them to control the flow of electricity in very precise ways, making them ideal for creating electronic circuits. The most common semiconductor material is silicon. Silicon is purified and then carefully layered with other materials to create transistors. Transistors are like tiny switches that can be turned on and off billions of times per second, allowing them to process information at incredible speeds. Without semiconductors, our world would be a very different place. We wouldn't have smartphones, computers, or the internet. Modern medicine, transportation, and communication all rely heavily on semiconductor technology. Founded in 1987, TSMC revolutionized the semiconductor industry. Before TSMC, most semiconductor companies designed and manufactured their own chips. TSMC's founder, Morris Chang, had a different vision. He saw an opportunity to create a company that specialized solely in manufacturing chips for other companies. This pure-play foundry model allowed companies to focus on chip design and innovation, leaving the complex and expensive manufacturing process to TSMC. TSMC's focus on manufacturing excellence and technological innovation has made them the go-to foundry for the world's leading technology companies. They are known for their advanced manufacturing processes, which allow them to create smaller, faster, and more power-efficient chips. It's hard to overstate the pervasiveness of semiconductor chips in our modern world. They are the unsung heroes powering a vast array of devices and technologies. Consumer electronics, smartphones, laptops, tablets, smartwatches, gaming consoles, cameras, and televisions all rely on semiconductors for their core functionality: communication. The internet, mobile networks, and satellite communication wouldn't exist without semiconductor chips. Transportation, cars, airplanes, trains, and ships use semiconductors for engine control, navigation, safety features, and entertainment systems. Healthcare, medical imaging devices, diagnostic equipment, surgical robots, and implantable devices all depend on semiconductor technology. Industrial automation robots, manufacturing equipment, and control systems in factories and industrial settings rely heavily on semiconductors. The list goes on and on. Semiconductors are truly the building blocks of the modern world. Section 5. A day in the life of a chip. Let's imagine a typical day and see how many times we interact with devices powered by semiconductor chips. You wake up to the sound of your smartphone alarm, you check your messages and scroll through your social media feeds. All of this is made possible by the powerful processor and memory chips inside your phone, likely manufactured by TSMC. You head to the kitchen and make coffee using your smart coffee maker, which uses sensors and a microcontroller to brew the perfect cup. You grab a snack from the refrigerator, which uses a thermostat and a display panel controlled by, you guessed it, semiconductor chips. You get in your car and use the navigation system to guide you to work. The car's engine, transmission, and safety features are all controlled by electronic control units, ECUs, that rely on semiconductor chips. At work, you use a computer, a printer, and maybe even a three-dimensional printer, all of which are powered by semiconductors. You attend video conferences, send emails, and collaborate on documents, all made possible by the internet and the countless servers and networking devices that connect us. As you can see, semiconductor chips are essential to almost every aspect of our modern lives. They are the invisible engines that keep our world running. Section 6. Moore's Law and the Future of Miniaturization. For decades, the semiconductor industry has been driven by Moore's Law, an observation made by Gordon Moore, co-founder of Intel, in 1965. Moore's Law states that the number of transistors that can be placed on an integrated circuit doubles approximately every 2 years. This exponential growth in transistor density has led to a steady increase in computing power and a decrease in the cost of electronics. What was once possible only with room-sized computers is now possible with devices that fit in our pockets. However, Moore's Law is approaching its physical limits. As transistors get smaller, it becomes increasingly difficult and expensive to manufacture them. The industry is exploring new materials, architectures, and manufacturing techniques to continue pushing the boundaries of miniaturization. Section 7. The global impact of semiconductors. The semiconductor industry is truly global, with companies from all over the world collaborating to design, manufacture, and distribute these essential components. However, the industry is also highly concentrated, with a few key players like TSMC, Samsung, and Intel dominating the market. This concentration of power has raised concerns about supply chain vulnerabilities and national security implications. Governments around the world are investing heavily in domestic semiconductor manufacturing capabilities to reduce their reliance on foreign suppliers. The COVID-19 pandemic further highlighted the importance of semiconductors and the fragility of global supply chains. Lockdowns and disruptions caused widespread shortages of chips, impacting industries from automotive to consumer electronics. Section 8. TSMC's continuing legacy. TSMC is well positioned to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the evolving semiconductor landscape. The company continues to invest heavily in research and development, pushing the boundaries of miniaturization and developing new manufacturing processes. They're also expanding their global footprint, building new fabs in the United States and other countries to meet the growing demand for semiconductors. TSMC's commitment to innovation and customer satisfaction has earned them a reputation as a reliable and trusted partner in the semiconductor ecosystem. Their chips will continue to power the next generation of technological advancements, shaping the future of our world. Section 9. Learn more about the future of technology. Semiconductors are the building blocks of our modern world, and TSMC is at the forefront of this vital industry. As technology continues to advance at an unprecedented pace, semiconductors will play an even more critical role in shaping our future. If you enjoyed learning about TSMC and the fascinating world of semiconductors, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on the future of technology.